Easy, raise the payroll tax cap. And by the way, I was the first candidate to talk about this in this race, and we've had people join me. I love when people join me in the ideas. I think it's great. So right now, 94% of Americans, including probably most of you in this room, pay 6.2% of their working wages into Social Security. That's what you pay if you make under $119,000 a year. But if you make more than that, you pay less than that. If you make $1 million a year, you pay less than 1% into Social Security. If you make $1 billion a year, you pay 1,000th of 1%. That's right, Donald Trump's janitor pays a much higher percentage of his income or her income into Social Security than Donald Trump does. It makes no sense whatsoever. If the 6% of Americans that don't pay their fair share, those millionaires and billionaires, paid their fair share, we not only can make Social Security solvent for the horizon of the Congressional Budget Office, which is 75 years, we can actually expand Social Security, provide benefits so that people who take care of their loved ones can actually get some money back and not have to deal without income.
Mr. Beyer.
First of all, I don't think we should raise the retirement age. You know, I've been running a business 40 years yesterday, and I employ lots of technicians. And these are not people who you can say, well, let's let them retire at 67 or 68 or 70. They're worn out at 60 and at 62. And there are many, many people working hard in this country. I mean, you just can't raise the age and say, well, that's going to do it. Same with change CPI. I've talked to so many older Americans who are dependent on the Social Security that they get now and can't imagine that somehow it will be less. I am intrigued by my friend Mark Levine's idea of raising the cap. I think it's a good idea. I do think we have to look at it thoughtfully, though, because the rich are good at avoiding taxes. And there are many ways who will, instead of taking it as income, they'll take it as investment, things that aren't subject to that 6.2%. But it's a good idea, we need to pursue it. We also need to expand the economy. Let's put 10 million people back to work. Let's have economic growth of 4% rather than 1/10 of 1%. And let's break the idea that Social Security can only be funded by that contribution off the payroll tax.
Thank you.